Hanks and Clara, the two lovebirds, are finally about to get together, guys. Guys, I know you cannot wait. Jonathan has realized that he has been all alone, fooling himself as a fool as 40 that he has always been. As for Debbie and Emeka, busy planning without knowing that they have already been caught. Welcome to another episode. Most scary marriage ever. It is getting more interesting and I can't wait to share everything that happened. Like, I cannot wait. Jonathan is in deep tears. Don't forget that the only thing you can do for us to keep bringing out more episodes is to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment. Guys, let me run you through everything. Like, Jonathan is in tears. So guys, this episode started with Clara bringing her sister home from the hospital after Jonathan abandoned her in the hospital. And when Clara got inside with Benny and the sister, Clara took her sister's stuff inside the room, and the sister was like, "Why are you taking my things inside?" And Clara was like, "What do you mean?" The sister said, "I cannot stay here, I'm going back." And Clara asked her, "Don't tell me that you're going to go back to live with a man that hurt you, almost spied you, and abandoned you in the hospital." And the sister Teresa said, "I have told you candidly that he did not abandon me." I'm like, what is even wrong with this Auntie Teresa? What is actually wrong? You actually want to go back and live with Jonathan. Is your sister there? No. And Benny is not even your sister's biological daughter. So what is actually keeping you there? I don't understand, guys. Is it that this Auntie Teresa actually have a motive, an agenda? Because I do not know why she's insisting on going to stay in that house. And she went ahead to advise Clara to try and go back to your husband's house. And Clara told her clearly, "Listen, I will never do such thing. If Jonathan actually wants us back, he will do the right thing by doing what he's supposed to do for me and the daughter. But this thing he's going about with pride and ego is not going to work." And the sister asked Clara, "Is it not the same thing you are doing? You are in touch with a man that your husband is against. What do you expect? Are you not doing the same thing?" And Clara reminded the sister that, "You see, at this point of my life, I am so happy and my mental health is all I care about. I'm not ready to go back to Jonathan and suffer myself again." And Benny said, "Exactly, mom, that is how it should be." And the auntie asked asked Benny, "Where are you going? Are you going back to your father's house?" Benny said, "Yes, I'm going back to my father's house to teach him a lesson." And the auntie said, you see what I'm saying? Benny is talking to the father anyhow, this and that, this and that." And Benny told them that it's high time for the father to realize himself and stop listening to the likes of Emeka that is destroying him. And immediately the mother cautioned Benny, reminding her that he's Uncle Emeka. And Benny said, "Mom, he doesn't deserve that title. He doesn't." As they were still busy talking, exchanging words, the sister stood up and said, "I will not stay here. Let it not look that I'm supporting you, supporting rubbish. And to go back to your house and go and look for something to do with your life." And she now asked Clara to go and bring her back that she's going. So guys, Clara cannot force her now. Clara now brought her home. As they were coming in, behold, Jonathan, as maybe I've seen them from outside. If you see how Jonathan was running down and was shouting, "Madam, where are you going? Who brought this mad woman? Who asked this mad woman to come into my house? Where do you think you are going?" And Clara told him, "Dreamer, keep dreaming. If you ever think that I will come back to this house, you are dreaming." And Jonathan said, "Really?" And Clara said, "Yes." And do you know what Jonathan said? Jonathan said to Clara, do you think I don't know that you are frustrated? You are missing me. You are missing your daughter, uncle. So your eyes have not cleared." And Clara told him that, "I am fine and I'm happy and I'm not ready to come back and share this place with you again, that I'm here to warn you. You see that thing that you did to my sister, don't ever try it again before, because if you try it again, I'm going to lock you up, carry the key and throw out. And Jonathan was like, my friend, don't insult me, oh, this is my house, you cannot come to my. And Claire was like, which house is your house? Which house? Have you forgotten that I'm the reason why you still have roof over your head, and you are saying this is your house? Don't ever try that thing you did again to my sister. You couldn't even come check up on her, you abandoned her. And Jonathan was like, I did not abandon her, I did not, I called you. And Clara asked him, so what if I sent a message? Clara now asked him, so what if I didn't see that message? So my sister would have just gone like that. So is that your plans? And Jonathan now told Clara to please tell your sister, if she's here to control me, it's not going to work. Let her pack her bag and leave my house, because it's not going to work. Warn your sister. And the sister was like, if we should calm down. Clara, I've told you that he did not abandon me. Clara was like, the worst thing is that she is even still supporting Jonathan. She even went ahead to tell Clara, don't forget that he's your husband, he's a man. And Clara was like, who is a man? A fool at 40, a man that doesn't know how to take care of you. Is this one that you call a man? Anyway, if you want to stay in this house and be receiving insults, before he told you that you cannot stay in his house. If you try to do this, he will chase you out this, and you are still here. If you want to stay here and be enjoying insults, keep on staying here. If you want to come to my house is open. If you want to go back to the village, you can go. And Clara just left. And Benny told the auntie, and think you should use your brain. You heard my mom and do the right thing. So guys, later in the day, Benny came to take water. As she was going, the father came out. Come here, madam. So I thought you were against your mother. What was all those things that happened? And Benny told the father, Daddy, I realized that being against my mom is the worst thing I can do for myself. And Jonathan was like, what do you mean? And Benny said to the father, how can I be in enmity with a woman that provided everything? In fact, my destiny helper. You don't do anything for me, nothing. You expect me to be in support of you. It's not going to be possible. And Jonathan was like, you are a betrayer. I'm like, Jonathan, do you even have shame? Look at what you are doing with your teenage daughter. You are a betrayer. Somebody cannot plan small thing with you and you will stand by it. You went to support your mom. And Benny says, sorry, Daddy, I cannot, because you don't do anything for me. I cannot be against my destiny helper. My mom is my destiny helper. And she left the father while Jonathan stood there and was shouting. Guys, after that, the two witch and wizard, Emeka and Debbie, now met to continue their plans, not knowing that they are already exposed. And Debbie was telling Emeka that Benny hasn't learned her lesson. That do you know that Benny, before her in the hospital, told her that, do you think I don't know that you have hand in that text message that was sent through my phone? And Emeka was like, what? So that means she knows the truth. And Debbie said yes. Then imagine telling the mother this. Then imagine what she would have told Hans. And Emeka now told Benny that. And the only thing that Hans needs is just little clue, and he will fish out everything. You people are gone. You are just enjoying your last days, your last freedom, because you people are going in very soon. And they were now thinking, what are they going to do? Debbie was asking that they need to silence that girl. And Emeka now said that the best thing that they're going to do is imagine these two couples, that's Clara and Jonathan, waking up and now finding Benny. Imagine. It's going to be a very terrible thing for them, and a beautiful sight for Emeka and Debbie to behold. And they laughed. So now they are actually planning again to do something to Benny. But see, you people cannot succeed because your plans are already exposed. So there is nothing for you to keep. You just keep doing your thing, because very soon you people are going inside. After that, Benny, in the next morning, Benny came down for breakfast only to meet the dad and the auntie on the dining drinking garri. Guys, if you need to see how Jonathan was carrying plate and was eating the garri and was drinking, soaking the garri, when Benny came and greeted the auntie and the auntie was asking her, how was your night? She said, fine. And Benny asked the auntie, what are we having? Why she was still asking the question. Jonathan was busy soaking garri like he has not eaten before. And the auntie said, we are soaking garri. And Benny was like, how can we have garri for breakfast? And Jonathan said, madam, that is what we are having. That is, you have to, you should even be grateful that you have banana, you have garri, you have granite, this and that. And Benny told the father, I'm not requesting even for lunch to go to school. I'm just asking for something basic, a basic breakfast. And the father said, this is what we have in this house. You have to manage it. You don't have choice, but you have to eat it. And Benny got angry at the aunt and at the father, and the auntie said, Benny, don't talk to your father like that. And Benny said, but he's not behaving like one. He can't even provide for us. And he was able, he had the face, the audacity to chase the woman that was doing all these things for us. You see what you have done? Benny was so angry, and Benny just left the father while the father was there with his plate of garri shouting, Benny! Benny just left. Guys, do you know what happened? I think that Benny went to the mother and the mother gave her food. Later in the day, Benny was in the dining table eating her rice and chicken. The father came down and was like, Benny, what are you eating? Did you cook? The girl did not even answer him. He went to the kitchen immediately to imagine Jonathan is asking the teenage daughter, did you cook? The daughter that you did not give money. Rather, you stole her own money. And Jonathan went to the kitchen and was opening pots, thinking that Benny invented money and cooked. And when he couldn't see any food, he started coming, and he said that he brought out spoon and said, since you did not cook, we are going to share that your food. Only you cannot eat it. Imagine the kind of father that Jonathan is. And when Benny heard it, Benny carried the food and ran inside her room and locked, while Jonathan rushed and was knocking. Benny, open that door. I will eat that food with you. Don't finish it though. I've not eaten good food in a long time. Benny, please. I'm like, this is a man that people are telling somebody to go and live with as a husband. Is Jonathan a husband? Jonathan is not a husband. He's not. Imagine your teenage daughter that you stole from. You are asking her to come and share the little food her mother that you chased out gave her. In fact, at this point, I'm tired of Jonathan. Guys, after that, our own Hans came home and was looking so sad, and the mother was trying to ask him, why are you sad, this and that, and he tried to pretend, and the mother said, tell me why you are angry. I am your mother and I know you very well. And Hans was like, does it mean you know me more than I know myself? The mother said, you just said it with yourself. What is it? And Hans now told the mother that he realized, he just got information that Clara and the husband are no longer together. And the mother was, wow, that's very, very sad. That's very, very sad. And Hans was like, the mother was, is that what is eating you up? And Hans told the mother that he is even thinking, how did Clara allow himself to be married by that type of person? Look at how he messed up his life. And the mother now said to Hans, I hope you are not thinking about going back to Clara, because people will talk. People will say you are the reason why they separated. And Hans was like, Mom, do you think I care? And the mother said to him, even if don't even, but for now, give her space. She needs to clear her head and heal. And Hanks said yes, guys. But the way Hanks was behaving, the way he was just, I don't think he's just feeling, I think he's just thinking of the next move to take, whether to go for Clara. I think he doesn't want to miss this opportunity. Hans really wants to go for Clara again, but a lot of things is actually surrounding it, and he's trying, asking himself, is it the right thing? So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that Hans should go ahead, or do you think he should stay away for now and allow Clara to heal? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Well, let's discuss in the comment section. As for Jonathan, Jonathan is a loser and alone. He doesn't even know what he's doing. It's not possible for Jonathan and Clara because Jonathan is not even ready for marriage, ready for home. Somebody that stole from the teenage daughter, asking the teenage daughter to share food, he's not ready. So share your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. For now, bye.